Alright, so continuing on from the first video, we're going to move over. We're still in the controller settings. We're moving over to aiming. Sensitivity multiplier. It changes up a little bit. So third person, ground vehicle sensitivity multiplier. Keep those both at 1.0. Air vehicle sensitivity, turn that up to 1.05. Tablet sensitivity stays at 1.0. ADS sensitivity multiplier, turn that down to 0.85. Tactical stance and ADS sense multiplier, keep those both at 1.0. The conversion, keep those at standard. Let's go ahead and go into aiming advanced settings. Alright, so look conversion, standard, all three. ADS sensitive transition timing, you need this set as instant. ADS correction type, assist, and aim response curve type, keep it as dynamic. I know that people like a whole bunch of others. I like dynamic the way it acts. And the curve slope scale 0.00. That way it's actually going to stay at the set point where it's at. Custom sensitivity per zoom is off. And as you see, these are all still set at 1.0. Alright, we're going to back up the menu. Continue on our aiming side. We have target aim assist is on, ADS aim assist is on, motion sensor behavior off. I don't like using the controller movements in it. No. So if you want to go in advanced settings, these are still the basic ones. So off, gravity 1.0 on both of those. Horizontal inversion and vertical inversion, both those are off. FOV sensitivity scaling on. Motion sensor user stick ADS off. Motion sensor ADS sensitivity multiplier 1.0. Instant off for custom sensitivity per zoom. Motion sensor steadying threshold 0 and 0 again. Flick stick activation is off. And you see those that are off, they're locked in their place at 0.9, 0.2, and a 0.5. Alright, so back up. Now we can move over to our movement tab. So tactical sprint assist is what I have my sprint assist set to. Sprint assist delay is 0. Sprint assist sideways on. Sprint assist backwards on. So you have this as tactical sprint assist. That means when you run, it's going to go straight to the tactical sprint, not the steady sprint, and then you tap twice and go, this is straight into it. Alright, man assist off. And show more, you'll see the sideways off, backwards off. I don't want it to accidentally jump over an obstacle, so I keep those off. So, man assist angle is tight. Crouch assist, I'll open this up too. I keep those off. Crouch assist, tactical sprint off. Corner slicing, I keep that off because I don't like how it tilts the gun sideways trying to go around the corner. I don't like it. Slide dive behavior, mine is set to tap to dive. I prefer it that way. Just I'd rather dive across and have to slide first, but I can still control it too. I can still hold it and I slide. But all right, activation delay short because you want it to happen right when you hit the button. You don't have to hold it for a long time for it to finally listen to what you want to do. Automatic airborne mantle on, so when you jump up, you want it to automatically kind of get you in there when you're trying to go inside. You could turn it off and make it so you have to grab onto the wall and bring yourself in. Sprint restore on. Slide maintain sprint on. That's where you go looking at for movement speed. So this will, if you slide while you're already running, it's going to continue at that pace instead of now you have to hit the buttons to start sprinting again. Parachute automatic behavior. You could keep it as free fall or off. I like to keep mine as off just so I can control it. I can get close to the ground before I hit the button. Yeah, sometimes it happens, you hit the ground because it didn't open when you hit the button like 4 times or that, but I like to control it versus always on and free fall. Manual cancels reload off. I want it to, if I'm going to reload, I want it to reload. Movement advanced settings, we'll go into here next. Sprint tactical sprint behavior toggle, so that way it's not a hold sprint and then you release it and it automatically stops. So that way, if I hit any other button, it's still going to go do what I want it to do. So aiming and all that is still going to be the same. Auto move forward, off. You don't want your character randomly walking on you. Auto door peek, I have this turned on. So this way, if you aim at a door and walk through it, automatically peeks it. You don't have to hold that square button to get through the door. ground and mantle. Mine's locked in the on place just because I already have the other option on, the automatic airborne mantle. Tactical sprint activation. Mine says a double tap, so that way you hit the button twice, it's going to go straight into that too. If you already have it set as the auto tactical sprint as before, it's going to do it anyway as soon as you run. Plunging underwater, free. I like to be able to look around and move instead of sprint to kind of look down and do it. It just seems like it's easier to control that way. Sprinting door bash, I leave it on. That way, you're going to run through a door, it's going to make a loud noise anyway. Alright. Our last option here is our vehicle advanced settings. Vehicle control mode, driver control. Or street control mode is aim-based control. Vehicle camera recenter, short delay. So when I jump the car, yeah, you keep the camera to aim, it'll kind of see somebody you're going past or see something going on. And then it's going to, as you're taking off, it's going to center itself so that way you can see where you're driving. Camera initial position, free look. That way you can kind of look around, keep an eye on somebody, see if they see you or not, or just kind of look around. Layout activation, mine set as melee finishing moves, so I push in my right joystick to kind of get that to lean out. You could just do the automatic aim down sight. It's kind of preference on that one. Alright, getting more into it, we have our aim down sight behavior. I prefer to hold it, so I'm holding that button instead of the toggle you have to keep pressing on and off. Tactical stance on toggle. Stance activation, ADS and down button. That way you hit the down button, it's going to mount you there. Or tactical stance, never mind. Not mounting, which is the next one, ADS and melee. So you hit your melee when you're next to something, when you're aiming down sight, it'll mount you to the wall there. Take away a lot of your recoil. Melee weapon activation, hold melee. They do have where you put it in the weapon cycle, so as you cycle your guns, it's kind of primary, secondary, and then melee. And you could have it that way. I prefer to be able to hold it anytime. And it returns to whatever gun you had up previously. Body shield, finishing move. I'm not a fan of that body shield crap. So I just finishing move. I'd rather do that so I'm going to kill somebody. I don't want to waste all this time. Especially other people shooting at you. Yeah, it might help out with the body shield. Get the finishing move done. Kill them. Keep moving. Armor plate behavior. Apply all. C4 detonation activation all at once so you can put all your C4 down and then blow them all up. Instead of one explode, one explode. Equipment behavior. Hold. Manual fire behavior. Hold. Advanced settings. Focus behavior, you kind of hold that anyway. Change zoom activation, your sprint focus. So you hit your trigger or the left joystick in, and it's going to change it for you. Weapon mount exit, short delay, so that way you can get off that wall if you accidentally mount, or you need to reposition. Interact, reload behavior. I want to prioritize reload. That way when I reload my gun, I don't want to accidentally pick up another weapon. I want to reload the gun while I keep moving. Sprint cancels reload off. That way it's going to focus on reloading that gun first. Kimbo behavior. That's going back to the pistols. You have the Kimbo guns. I want to be able to control which gun's shooting in. That way you can... This one runs out, it's going to reload. You still have the other one to fire. ADS stick swap off. Depleted ammo weapon switch on. So you run out of ammo, it's going to switch to your secondary or secondary to your primary, whichever one you're using at the time. Alright. Overlay advanced settings. Inventory control, I use the directional buttons to get through it. It's quicker that way for me. Just muscle memory. Ping wheel delay, short. Double tap, danger ping, delay, moderate. Remotes in, spray position, default. Alright, so that's everything in the controller. We're going to end this video and I'll move on to the next one.